Yeah, hello everybody, it's Chris Boltendahl from Gravedigger. Yeah, we're feeling very good about the new album because it's very successful and everybody like it. And yeah, that's the best feeling for a musician when you release an album and the critics are good and people buy the record. And yeah, what can I do? It's Scotland is magic, and for the third part, we went back to Scottish history again, and yeah, and I think we found the right thing for the fans outside because yeah, the feedback is really great. So we are really satisfied. Yeah, that's an old colleague of mine, Holger Koch. I worked with him a long time ago. Together with him at Locomotive Music, the Spanish label, and we had some Flying Dolphin Entertainment. And I leave the company in 2010, but we always have a good relationship. And Metalville is some kind of our common baby. So yeah, I decided to release it with him together because on one side I trust him. On the other side, he's here in Cologne, where I'm living too. And we have a really fast communication, and I know everybody more or less in his company, so it's really easy working together. Yeah, I was really included in the packaging and the reproduction of the older albums, and they asked me everything what they can do with it, and we decided all things together. So yeah, I'm really happy. So also they're great looking. Also the vinyl, I like vinyl a lot, and yeah, that's a real cool thing together. Yeah, the choice how we can release back catalog albums. That is easy to answer because these albums which we release now are all from Nuclear Blast Records. And I got back the rights. So from the former albums, from the 80s, Heavy Metal Breakdown, Witch Hunter, Heavy Metal Breakdown, all the albums are with BMG in England. No chance to get back the rights. The Gun records are all with Sony here in Germany, and no chance to get them back. And Napalm releases are too fresh to release as a back catalog now. So it's a matter of rights at the end. Yes, it was the first album without Uwe Lullis in the year 2000 when we split it from Uwe Lullis, and Money Smith came into the band. And yeah, he is a really, really great guitar player, and he's really different to the style of Uwe Lullis. And he's also a fan of all the bands, Led Zeppelin, Ozzy, Black Sabbath. Yeah, and we decided to do some more or less a little tribute album in the way of Gravedigger, but also in the way of our own heroes in the 70s, 80s. And that was the reason why it sounded a little bit more dark. And this also is one of my favorite records, and I'm really glad that Metalville released it now also as a really nice vinyl version and also on CD. Yeah, we always worked with some kind of concept, you know, and the Gravedigger was also most lyrics are inspired by Edgar Allan Poe because I'm a really great fan of this guy, and I'm also interested in his lyrics and also in his short stories and everything. So when we thought about doing something special on this album, and we listened to the music, which was really dark, we decided to go with the Edgar Allan Poe concept. And also on Liberty or Death, yes, that was when we decided to do an album about freedom, because freedom is something really important, not only these times, or also in the past. And that was the reason why we decided to do this topic for Liberty or Death. The Last Supper, it was a half of a concept album about the last days of Jesus Christ. And the other half is more or less like Return of the Reaper, some metal lyrics, or some social inspired lyrics or politic lyrics. We are not a political band, but from time to time we have something to say, and that is the reason why we decided to do half concept and on the other side half normal lyrics. Also Rheingold. Yes, that was a really special one, because there we worked really close together with Mr. H.B. Katzenberg, the keyboard player, at these times, and we also visited this Wagner operas, and we saw the complete Ring of the Nibelungs, also as an opera, and that was great to work. Rheingold is also only the first of the Ring operas, you know. And we orientated us really close also to the storyline of Wagner, and also musically. We brought it really together with the classical stuff from Richard Wagner. It's also one really cool album, I think. And I'm also glad that it will be released again. It's a 25th anniversary show in Sao Paulo. Yeah, that was a magic night in front of 3,500 people in Sao Paulo. South America is also always a good part in the world for Gravedigger. People in South America love Gravedigger. And that was the time in the middle of 2005. 4 or 5, I don't know, when we recorded the show there. It was unbelievable how the fans reacted there. Nowadays it's more or less a little bit also like in every country. People are really can see so many bands, and at this time it was something special when German bands played in Brazil. Yeah, and the crowd was unbelievable. So it was a great night. It was a real live document for the show and for the 25th anniversary. The new versions of the album don't have any specials, because we don't have any bonus tracks left or something like that. So it's more or less it's original releases from this time, because you couldn't buy it. Why? Because the deal with Nuclear Blast was closed, and they don't had any interest to release the stuff, because on the other side they were not allowed to release it. So that was the reason why we go with Metalville. COVID-19, it destroys everything in the year 2020, because it was the 40th anniversary of the band, and we had a lot of plans, a big show at the Wacken Open Air. Yes, we moved one tour, the tour with Orden Organ, and 2001. Nobody knows where's the journey will end, because we moved another tour from 2021 to 2022. And yeah, let's see what the future will bring. I think everybody is in the scene is gets his impact on his work, but we are not really uncreative, and we have another band project, or another band, not only a project, and you will read about that in a couple of days. Not really in the moment. Nobody knows. In the moment we only have booked shows for Germany and some festivals in the summertime, and there's some festivals in Spain, in Bulgaria, in Switzerland, and Germany for sure. So what can I tell you? I think at the end everybody should stay healthy and believe that better days will come, I hope very soon for everybody, and that nobody will be infected by this COVID-19 scheiß, German scheiß. So yeah, believe in heavy metal and believe in better times, and stay healthy and safe. Bye bye.